Imagine the smells of a delicious, spicy, sweet peach crumble in the oven as it bakes. Oh my gosh, fruit crumbles are one of my favorite things to make, especially over the summer months. But in this 50 video series where I'm making every state dessert in America, I got to Colorado and had a little bit of an issue. They didn't really have a designated state dessert like so many other states in the country did. So what I read a lot of online was that Palisade peaches are particularly known in Colorado, so it was suggested to make a Palisade peach something. So I decided to make a peach crumble because that is something I really love. Now, of course, these are not Palisade peaches because I don't have access to those, and I'm not about to spend like $200 overnighting some freaking peaches. But to include Colorado in this series, I did go with this, which is what my research recommended. The recipe is in the description if you would like to make this at home, which I really suggest you do because it is just such a simply delicious and delectable, comforting dessert. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can join me every week for new amazing recipes.
Can't make a peach crumble without good, fresh, ripe peaches. So I've peeled them and then I'm just cutting them into quarters to get them off the pit, and then gonna slice those into halves. So we get about 8 slices per peach. And I used about 4 peaches, and we're gonna add some all-purpose flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, and a pinch of salt along with some freshly grated lemon zest. I like to keep this really simple because if you have good, fresh peaches, the flavor really stands strong on their own, and I don't wanna add too much to it because they are the star of the dish. So we're gonna pour that into an 8x8-inch grease baking dish and make the crumble topping with softened butter and brown sugar. This is gonna get a pinch of cinnamon and all-purpose flour, and then after that's mixed, we're adding in some oats. I really like adding oats to crumble topping. It just adds great texture. So once this is mixed together, crumble it all over the top of the peach mixture in the dish. I will say I make an extra amount of the crumble because I like a thick layer of it. So if this is more than you care to make, you can half the crumble recipe and it'll be just fine. This goes in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for around an hour, or until the topping is really deliciously golden brown, super bubbly peach filling. You want to make sure you let it cool so you don't burn your mouth out, but y'all, I'm telling you, this is so good.
So after about an hour in the oven, this smelled absolutely divine. It got that gorgeous golden brown color on top for that crumble topping, and the smell just took me back to a nostalgic place where I was at home and my mom was making a fruit crumble in the oven, and the smell that just permeated the whole house. It's a moment I can't ever forget because it introduced the comforts of food in such a unique way and really related it to my personal life at the time. So anytime I make something like this, the smell alone just takes me right back there. And I love how you can see how nice and crumbly this crumble topping got. The peaches are so soft and it's so gooey. I mean, speechless. It's amazing how one of the simplest things can be one of the best. It doesn't need all that extra hoo-ha. It's just good ripe peaches, a little bit of spice, some sugar, a little bit of flour, and crumble topping. You don't need anything else. Once again, full recipe is in the description, and I really hope you make this at home, and please let me know in the comments if you do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time.